Hello, and welcome to a new show. This is going to be not a full thing of how the show is going to be. Sorry, my ring doorbell went off. We're gonna cut all this out. Alright. Hello and welcome to a new show. I think I'm going to call it Claw Marks. And what it's going to be kind of a top 5 list. I want to make it very fancy with all the normal stuff you would see on YouTube. But I don't feel well starting the year sick, so it's New Year's Eve today when I'm recording this. Just got off work. And so it's going to be real quick turnaround. So these are five traditions from around the world for New Year's Eve. So the first one is from Mexico, and it's wearing colorful undies. In some Latin America and South American countries, the color of the underwear you have on determines the type of year you're going to have in the upcoming year. If you want love, you go with red. If you want wealth, you need yellow. Green for success, white is harmony, pink is friendship. I don't wear underwear. And while I can't find anything about that, what that means online, I'm assuming it means money for underwear next year. The next one is burning scarecrows in Ecuador. The website I got this from was it was an Ecuador site. I can tell you what it is. Ecuador New Year's from lifeinecuador.com. And it was a little independent horror movie-esque. Gave me a real Midsommar vibe. So, in Ecuador, they make these big scarecrows and they burn them at midnight on New Year's Eve. The craziest thing about it to me is that they're based on real people. So, they're not just scarecrows. They're based on real people. Whether it's people you don't like or politicians or something like that, they burn them. They burn these to forget that person in the old year, and so that they don't bring that person's negativity with them in the new year. And I'm not telling you who I would burn, but they know who they are. Yeah, they know. I can just imagine you're out and you see yourself, and you're like, "Hey, Mike, come on, what'd I do? Come on, Dick, what?" So that's Ecuador. In Scotland, they have the first footing. I thought this one was pretty nifty. The tradition started by Vikings invading the UK. And the way it works is that a dark-haired male carrying coal, whiskey, bread, salt, and black bun, which is like a Scottish fruitcake, enters the house first for good luck. And it has to be a dark-haired male. I couldn't find, but I didn't research too hard why these items in particular were brought in, but it's good to know that you have a shopping list. I just like the idea of drunk Scots bursting in, singing an odd long song at midnight for good luck. And what if you don't know any brunette men? You're going to have a bad year. So the next one is Romania. This one was also from a weird Romanian website. That's called Hogmanay, also the Scottish one. Yeah, I can't. It was Uncover Romania, also a little bit of a weird website. This one also had the Midsommar vibes. Romania has but it's a cool tradition. It's a New Year's Eve tradition where people dress up as different animal characters, and from what I could see, it was the bear, the devil, and the bride. And then they have different dances based on the animal you are. And it reminded me a lot of Mardi Gras, where you have the different clans that... are not clans. What are they called? I'm going to call them clans. The clans are the ones who make the floats. And so they dance... the most popular dance is the bear, and it involves two people, the bear and the other is the gypsy. And the gypsy makes the bear dance while chained up. There's also the devil and the bride, and then in the morning, children go door to door reciting poetry. It seems like Mardi Gras, but with a Midsummer vibe. And then 5, last but not least, these are my traditions. So in the future, I'll put my citations on the screen, but this one won't have a citation, or it wouldn't. None of them will because I don't feel well. But this one is personal. It's anecdotal. These are the traditions that my family does, mainly because my wife's family does them. And the first is eating greens and black-eyed peas. I hate greens. My wife hates black-eyed peas. It's not a great start. So I switched the greens for spinach because I like spinach. And so kind of try to mix it up. So this year what we're doing is we're doing a spinach dip and black-eyed pea salsa. Loopholes. We're also not allowed to clean on New Year's Day. I don't know if I believe this one or if my mother-in-law was just using this as an excuse to nurse a hangover after a huge party. But, hey, it works. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about was the possum drop that we have in Georgia. There's not too much to say except you wait in the cold and wait for a rodent to get dropped off a roof. And no one is allowed to sell or drink alcohol. We went there, we saw it, and when we went, Honey Boo was there. So that's something. I also bought. There was nobody selling anything when I went there, except one vendor, and it was our friend's mom. And I got a Coke, and I had a giant bottle of vodka, I think, and we drank a little Coke, added a little vodka, drank it, and then pretty soon we were just drinking vodka out of a Coke can because we couldn't drink out in public. Now, I'm not sure about all of you, but personally, I'm going to be doing all these things tonight. Busting the houses, dressed as a bear, wearing several pairs of panties, and munching on black-eyed peas. And God help anyone who has a scarecrow outside. Alright, I hope you like this. It'll get better in the future. This is more of a test run, and I don't feel well, and I need to get out today, so hopefully it'll go better in the future. I think I said that. I'm going to have to edit these together. I had a visitor halfway through. So, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.